Hey CTR audience, welcome back to another review. This one is also sponsored by threezero. We'll be taking a look at their amazing Iron Man Mark III. This is to me, the original Iron Man suit that started it all in the first Iron Man movie. I know he built the suit in the cave and had that silver test armor, but this is when he first perfected his flight and was able to adjust for altitude, and this was the hero suit we got at the end of the movie, right before he said, "I am Iron Man." So great to see this figure because it's representative of the beginning of the Infinity Saga. So let's take a look at this guy and see what he has to offer. So the same expectation we got here with the box as we've seen with the other ones. It's Infinity Saga, so we have that nice space background. We have that authenticity sticker on the side with the threezero logo on it. And then again, that product warning on the back. Not much more design to these boxes. They all seem to be pretty consistent, which is great for shelf recognition. But these really deserve to be open, so you're not going to be keeping it in the box anyway. But if you do decide to keep it in the box, they have that product window when you open it. So let's take a look at that. You can see in the inside here, we have the product window again, opening by Velcro. On the left, you get a nice little shot of the figure showing off some of the features, the lighting details, the wrist rocket on this one that we saw him when he blew up the tank in that scene. And then on the right, of course, the figure itself. Already you could see really high deco went into this figure. It's got a great contrast of that gold and that automotive sheen on the red. So in addition to that, you have all his accessories around him. Just like Iron Patriot and Iron Man Mark 50, we imagine there's going to be hands for his beams, hands for his flight, hands for punching, hands for just open hand. So they have an assortment of poses you could do or any kind of look you want to give him. And of course, he's also going to have that wrist rocket that's going to be detachable in addition to some flame effects. Okay, so here we have our figure. We're just going to open him really quick. I already have this open because product samples come open. Comes in his plastic tray, just like the other figures. Holds everything securely in place, so you don't have to worry about the pieces rattling around. It's got that instruction manual, more than just a booklet. It is really an extensive manual on all the product features, and especially how to put in those batteries. Hint, you need a precision screwdriver set. These always separate here into two parts. We got part one with the base, the flame effects, and then part two, the figure with all his accessories. So take a quick look at this guy. He's always in a nice little plastic baggie to prevent him from scratching. Okay, so here we go. He's got a really nice paint job on him, like I was seeing outside of the box. Let's go ahead and check out how the lights work on this one. Similar to Iron Patriot, the head opens from the back. Just pop on his eyes here. There we go. Also, similar to Iron Patriot, the chest turns on with just a button push instead of having to take them apart to turn that on like the Iron Man Mark 50. Very great feature. This guy also has flaps in the back like the Iron Man Mark 50, just like we saw him when he was up with the F-18s in the air. Also, he has that shoulder armor that could come out to give him more flexibility and movement in the arms. You see the shoulder joints pivot. He's got the double elbows. The body bends seamlessly. Here's a neat feature on the leg armor. He's got a couple extra layers here to help with some flexibility of the feet. That's pretty neat. He's also got those upper thigh parts that come out to allow you to go all the way down on one knee if you need to. Yeah. All right. Let's test out the wrist rocket here. So we'll go with, I think it was left in the movie, so we'll try the left one. Okay, so just like on Iron Patriot, the gauntlet comes off here. Put down. And then the rocket just goes right on place. There's some holes to hold it securely. And that's it. Now he could fire his rocket. just like that. Put the shoulder up. Here we go, firing his rocket. So that was really easy to do. Looks like we lost an arm. That's fine. We're going to be switching that around. So ideally this just pops right back in. Had it on backward. There we go. Okay, so now it's time for Nick's hand test. Every video when I have one of these or any figure that has hand accessories, I always like to test how difficult it is to remove and put on new ones. Really easy to get these off. Let's go with the ones with the holes here so we can put the flame effects in them. Okay. Oh, popped right in. Not too difficult there. And put one thumb on the elbow. This one's a little tougher. Yeah, there we go. All right, so the hands, not too difficult to get in. We could have that classic Iron Man pose with the hand extended. And all you have to do is grab one of the flame effects here. Grab one of the flame effects. Oh, lost his head. There we go. And you could have the repulsor shooting. Or you could use it as a hovering effect, as I've shown you in the other videos. So we'll take a closer look at Iron Man so you guys can see the features, including the light up, and we'll have him in his hover pose on the stand. What always does it for me on these guys, it's the ability to pose them and that great look you get out of just any angle, because they have these seamless joints and just ability to get it at any angle. Of course, yes, the light up functionality is amazing, and it really just gives that intimidating look that you saw from Iron Man emerging from the shadows, and it's always great to see that. But he just can come in so many functions and poses for however you want to portray him, and it's great that they give you that free range of hands, the free range of the armor, so you could do everything from the superhero pose to the repulsors igniting to the flight look, and just gives you that free range, which is what's really great about these threezero figures, is the ability to just have so many different dynamic poses with the 48 points of articulation and over 220 something parts on these guys. It's just amazing. A great design technically, a great engineering component to it. It's just, for the money you put into something like this, you're getting what you expect, and then some, really, because these are second to none in the way they look, in the way they function, and definitely will just be a centerpiece on your shelf of your Marvel collection. Well, there you have it, another great threezero product. They've really outdone themselves with this Iron Man series. They're all quite impressive in terms of their paint scheme, their features, the accessories. The posability is amazing with those 48 points of articulation. It's almost seamless. You don't see anything in the chest when they bend, or the legs. Each little piece of armor that pops into place to cover up the one below it, so you can't see any of those seams, makes it look like a natural, shrunken down version of the real Iron Man. The light feature is amazing. Again, this one's easier than that Mark 50 we showed you. You just push the centerpiece here, and the little mini arc reactor comes on and off. The head is a little more difficult, but it's easy to just pop that piece off and hit that button. The batteries, again, that Energizer 364, those are easy to get. You can pick them up off Amazon, pick them up at your local Walgreens, or if you're lucky, maybe at Target. Other than that, this guy should be out this fall or early in the winter. Retails again for around $100, like the other two we showed you. You can get them direct from threezero if he's still available. If not, we'll also have a link up for him on Entertainment Earth. Recommend, if you're interested or you're an Iron Man fan, getting it sooner rather than later. These do have a tendency to sell out, and it might be a while before they do another running. So yeah, totally worth it. This guy is amazing. All of them are amazing, but they really put so much care and attention into the detail, into the engineering, into the sculpt, and just everything it could do, just second to none for this class of figure. So yeah, pick them up. We're going to see you next time with some more reviews, maybe one more surprise threezero review coming up. Until then, like, subscribe, follow, and keep tuned in. See you next time, CTR.